High Court Judge George Odunga was in court early morning to audit the implementation of an order issued by his colleague Roslyn Aburili yesterday. She had directed Interior Affairs Cabinet Secretary Fred Matiang'i, Inspector General of Police Joseph Boinnet, Immigration Principal Secretary Gordon Kihalangwa, and security bosses at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport to release self-declared National Resistance Movement leader Miguna to appear in court this morning, but the order was not complied with.
Court orders, I must emphasize, are not subject to interpretation by the executive. Only courts of law issuing those orders or courts of higher jurisdiction are empowered to interpret court orders.
Odunga then ordered that Matiang'i, Boinett and Kihalangwa appear before him in the afternoon in person and that Miguna be presented in court. That too did not happen. Matiang'i and Boinett were at the GSU training school in Embakasi, where they had accompanied President Uhuru Kenyatta for the pass-out parade of close to 2,000 recruits, their absence upsetting the judge and the petitioner's legal team.
We have sung this hymn too many times. And at no stage has the state organs or agents complied at all.
The court needs to bite. And Justice Kimaru bit, but it was not hard enough. So this court should bite harder.
And bite he did, finding Matiang'i, Boinett and Kihalangwa in contempt of court.
And they are convicted accordingly. The said respondents will appear before this court tomorrow at 10 a.m. for sentencing and further orders. In default of their appearance, this court will proceed to mete out appropriate sentences, their absence notwithstanding.
Odunga also issued further orders in Miguna's favor, who remains incarcerated at JKIA more than 72 hours after he landed and subsequently refused to be flown back to Dubai.
It is hereby directed that the petitioner is not under any circumstances to be removed from the jurisdiction of this court. Instead, the petitioner is to be unconditionally released forthwith to appear before this court tomorrow at 10 a.m. This order binds not only the respondents, but also the officers under them in whose custody the petitioner has been placed.
The government holds that Miguna refused to hand over his Canadian passport for verification before he could be allowed into the country.
My Lord, the petitioner, as I indicated to the court, we are putting in applications which will explain where the petitioner is, the replies, which will explain where the petitioner is. He's still at JKIA International Airport. He has not been processed to enter. And the reasons why that has not happened, my Lord, they will be provided in the replies that will be before your Lordship in a short while.
This court cannot just fold its arms while the respondents continue to cut work on its orders. In this case, it is clear that the courts have been left babysitting its orders, while those to whom the orders are directed are carrying on their business unperturbed.
Justice George Odunga in his ruling holds that there cannot be immunity for impunity. And as the Miguna saga intensifies, the ultimate test of Judge Odunga's ruling today is whether Matiang'i, Boinett and Kihalangwa will appear before him tomorrow for sentencing as he has directed. Francis Gashuri, Citizen TV, Milimani Lokots, Nairobi.